Hi, it's Faceless Tech. I think we have a Faceless Tech record on our hands. This has to be a record. This is a Rev C of a product. I've never made a Rev C, I think, in my entire life. What is it? Well, it's a ZeroBoy. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. What it is a Raspberry Pi Zero. This is a ZeroW attached to a custom made PCB with some buttons on it in a game controller layout. And then we've got a 3.2-inch screen attached. Got some shoulder buttons there. As you remember, if you've seen, follow me, this is the Rev A that I made, which was same with the Raspberry Pi Zero. With the buttons, the clicky buttons on this. Also this, the reason I made the Rev C was because the Rev A, the touchscreen layer broke. So I thought, I know what I'll do. But there's A and there's C. But where's B? Well, B, over Christmas, was going to be with a 3.5-inch screen. This is a higher resolution screen, 480 by 320. Other than these ones are normally, what are they normally? 320 by 240. So I thought, great, I'll have it in this flipped over way, because if you look, that put them both right. That was going that way, and that one was that way, so it was behind on your hands. So I thought I'd make it. It's basically going to be in the same form factor as this, with clicky buttons, but with a 3.5-inch screen. But word of warning: these are the WaveShare clone screens, but they're too slow for RetroPie. I'm going to use it for just using it for Raspberry Pi stuff, but for gaming, it's far too slow. But what I'm using on this one is this is the Rev C one. I'm using these soft touch buttons, which are quite cool, which are a lot better than these clicky ones, because they can be quite annoying when you're playing around and people are like, what is that noise? And also they're not I quite like the clicky ones because they're quite responsive, because you know when they're clicked. But these ones, they kind of sometimes miss, you can miss button presses. But yeah, it's slightly bigger as well. I made it slightly bigger because the PCB, because the buttons are slightly bigger. But other than that, I didn't really change it. I just, like I say, I flipped it around so that the Raspberry Pi sits under the buttons, because before the buttons were just, that's how you gripped it. It was a bit annoying. This is kind of nice, but I'm still looking to make a battery powered board to stick on the bottom. You just have to connect it by a battery power bank or just straight into the wall. But this is great because you can also put retro Kodi on this, so you can plug it into your telly. Say you're going somewhere and you plug it into your telly, and you can have Kodi on your telly and all other bits and bobs. But yeah, it's just the same really as my other one. It's got in the description below there'll be a link, blog post explaining a bit more, any links to the button layouts and the software I use for that. It's not my software, it's some other person's software, but it works great. And the only thing I'm wondering now is to try and make some soft touch shoulder buttons, maybe mashing these two together. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty pleased with it. It works quite well. But also, a word of warning with these clone screens. This one was great, but when this one came, this button here, which I actually did wire to the Raspberry Pi, was actually connected to ground. I had to cut the trace on the back of the PCB somewhere along here, because it was constantly touching. Because I was using it as like a close escape button, which is quite handy in some things, some emulators. So yeah, just a word of warning with these screens, because they are really cheap. They're like, you know, £9, and just to be careful that they might actually come. Just give them a test before you do anything with them, because I might have to remake another one now. So yeah. But yeah, as usual, you know, in the description, blog post and all that. Boards, you can get a board made if you want it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.